Last time on the Django Joe show. Well, something amazing. You hear what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go check that video out. Like I always say, I'm reachable, unteachable. You heard me? Making it happen one more time for your mind, you dig? And episode 6, StickDiscipline. Why? Because, you know, like I said, it's the summertime. Things are getting real, and some of y'all need to chill. For real. Know what I'm saying? And with that being stated, you're getting a video this week. You heard me? And what else we got going on? What else we got going on? If you're getting a video, obviously you hear Tropicana Sunrise in the background. It's going down. You feel me? More on the way, as I always say. And like I said, I'm reachable, unteachable. Get those classes, so I ain't got to put these boots to those asses. You heard me? Let's get to it. You know how I like to do it. Know what I'm saying? One more time for your mind. Welcome to the Django Joe show. Ha! Everybody want to be a dope one to the police. Django Joe, welcome to your Abundant Speaking channel where I speak it how I feel, and that's real. Let's get it going. You know what I'm saying? Episode 6, StickDiscipline. Number 1, hurt people. You feel me? Straight up. You know what I'm saying? We recently had a death in the hip hop community. Rest in peace, Trouble. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? But that entire situation, for his career to end like that, you feel me? And that goes back to what I was saying a few episodes back in regards to 9 times out of 10 people die behind what? You feel me? And then what happened? You heard me? Like, it's sad, but at the same time, that was a preventable situation. You feel me? But it is what it is. When you're dealing with hurt people, understand they don't care. They're hurt. You feel me? Like, it's kind of like when you get bit by a vampire, you become a vampire, right? You get bit by a werewolf, you become a werewolf, right? You get hurt by a hurt person, you become a hurt person. And the only way to not become a hurt person is to heal. The problem with healing is that you have to get past everybody else's opinions on your situation while you're getting over your situation. That's the healing process. You feel me? Like, you have to literally move past your own ego. You have to humble yourself. You have to understand that you were moving a certain way. That's why certain things happen. Get over it. Now, with StickDiscipline, it's controlling your lower head and your back. You get me? At the same time, because as I've said before, if you allow them to put you in situations to hurt people, you're gonna hurt people. You know what I'm saying? If you allow a hurt person to make you know what they are, it's gonna happen. So when you have StickDiscipline, you're not concerned about it. You feel me? Like, I'm moving a certain kind of way for a certain kind of reason. And if I can control my pole, it might end up saving your soul. You feel me? And it is what it is. But when it know what I'm saying? But jumping back in to hurt people, know what I'm saying? But look, you know what I'm saying? Look at what's going on in society today. They are publicly, know what I'm saying, like Michael B. Jordan situation. Lori Harvey publicly broke that. You hear me? Like, and they're praising them in society. That's not cool. You heard me? Because she's a hurt person, basically, based off of everything that they've labeled her as. You know what I'm saying? Her past actions have shown that she has done some hurt things. You feel me? That's not me slandering. That's just me pointing out. You heard me? But it's just like, when you look back at that and you see what's going on, it's just like, man, what more do y'all want? You feel me? It doesn't matter your tax bracket. It doesn't matter how high value society says you are. It doesn't matter how broke you are. It doesn't matter about any of that. The rich guy gets cheated on with the better body. The better body gets cheated on with the emotionally stable one. The emotionally stable one gets cheated on with the crash dummy. The supreme one that'll go all the way out. You know what I'm saying? Behind the chick. You heard me? And then that person gets cheated on with the rich guy. And it's just like a forever revolving circle of pain. You heard me? And then once everybody finds out about each other, now it's time for them all to take care of themselves, and she can just continue to live her life. And it just repeats itself over and over again. The same thing happens to women when it comes to guys. You heard me? Like, the guy will have this one and then that one and then that one, and the next thing you know, that's why she really don't like her mama. You heard me? That's why she really don't like her sisters. You heard me? That's why she really don't get along with her female side of the family. It's low key why she beefing with her daughter. You heard me? Like, and it is what it is. This is today's society, and nobody wants to talk about it. But at this point, look, I have no issues with single mothers, because I understand when you bring pressure to somebody and they have kids, the kids feel the pain. You feel me? So that's why I'm not going to down single mothers, but I will say that based off of today's society, they are rebelling against the, I guess, repeating of this cycle. They don't like single mom culture now. Now the single mom culture is on the chopping block, and it's starting to get real. You heard me? So I say to all of y'all that are bashing these single mothers, please understand that they have kids, and their kids are going to feel that. And the issue that you think you're solving is really creating a bigger problem. It's how you say it. You get what I'm saying? Again, no offense. But it's just like when you look into stick discipline, when you have control over yourself, you can control the situation. If I know that you're here to make me angry, if I know that you're cheating on me because you've been cheated on, if I know all that in advance, all I have to do is just wait till you slip up and tell me who everybody is, so I know who all to cut off. You know what I'm saying? And the big shebang and bang. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the thing about narcissists that they don't understand is that once you play with somebody's emotions, you show them how to play with yours also. So if, let's say, empath knows how to make you cheat on them, you know what I'm saying? I know how to make you have a bad day, or I know the right thing to say to make you be like, oh, I'm gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think they're gonna do? Some people are dangerous to break up with. Some emotionally unstable people, you have to let them break up with you. You get what I'm saying? And for all of y'all that know, you know. If you ever dated a femme fatale, you heard me? Like, it's real. Like, some women can't handle breakups. You gotta let them do what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it is what it is. You got off on me. You feel me? But that goes into number 2 with stick discipline, is purpose building. You feel me? Like, how are you supposed to find your purpose when you're too busy chasing hoes? Explain that to me. And hoes doesn't have a gender. There are male hoes, there are female hoes. Bitch doesn't have a gender. There are male bitches, there are female bitches. You know what I'm saying? If you're out here chasing hoes and bitches, what is your purpose? You feel me? You can't tell me what your purpose is. You know what I'm saying? If you're out there chasing hoes and bitches and you can't tell me what your purpose is, there's a bigger issue going on. You get what I'm saying? Like, you need to find your groove in life. Because as I've said before, time has shown it gets colder as you get older. They don't care. And the thing is, when you're distracted by distractions, you know what I'm saying, you build up reasons to not be on your, you know what I'm saying, on your route to make it do what it do. Like, you know what I'm saying, how many people have gotten pregnant while pursuing their dreams? You get what I'm saying? Like, think about that real quick. Like, a lot of people aren't pursuing their dreams because they got too, I guess, sidetracked on a side mission. You get what I'm saying? And next thing you know, they ended up in a whole nother situation. And then when you really look at it and you want to get even more deeper into it, you know what I'm saying? Let's call it Maury for this kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? She gives, the women will chase players and then give players a baby that's not theirs. You You heard me? And that's the coldest shit ever. That's how you break a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to, man, because the male ego is the fragilest thing on the planet. It doesn't take much to break a guy, but I'm talking about a bitch will break a man. Every pimp was once a simp. Remember that. And every player got played. You heard me? And the big reoccurrence that society is starting to figure out now is a lot of these women have gave a lot of these men children that aren't theirs. You know what I'm saying? All these pimps, all these players, all these guys that are giving you advice on the manosphere, a lot of them are raising kids that are not theirs and they got fucked over. And that's the real reason they're mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gets deep. You know what I'm saying? And it's like women pre-plan hurt. Whether they realize it or not, you know what I'm saying? Because the devastating effects of that generational curse compounds into something devastating for every ethnicity that does it. And every ethnicity does it. You know what I'm saying? That's something that every ethnicity does. You feel me? But it's just like, you know what I'm saying? When you look at that and you look at society as a whole, if you're on your purpose, if you're doing what you gotta do that's in the best interest for you, none of that shit matters. None of it. Women can practice stick discipline also. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta let that man in your body. You hear me? Like, you could be on your purpose. You could be figuring yourself out. You could be doing what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? You know, boss up, get on your shit. You hear me? Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like when you sit there and you finally find your purpose in life, you know, like for me, it's teaching. I love teaching. I can do teaching all day long, not for free, but I can do teaching all day long to adults. I'm an adult teacher, you feel me? And when I found my purpose in life, I started to compound and figure out what ways I can branch off and see what I can do from there. You know what I'm saying? I taught myself how to do everything on this show. I had no help at all, ever. You feel me? But I had to be by myself to learn how to do that. You heard me? Like, y'all want people to spend the rest of their lives with y'all, but you can't even spend a year with yourself. You feel me? Like, you want somebody to waste your time for 6 months. You can't be by yourself for 6 months. You heard me? Like, you want what you're not willing to give. You heard me? Like, how are you supposed to figure yourself out if you never gave yourself time? You can't figure yourself out in 1 month. And when you look at, you know what I'm saying, like stick discipline again, you have to literally give yourself full time to yourself. You heard me? Like, with purpose building, I don't watch porn. And that is so hard in today's society when you're like, if I'm taking this serious. Like I said, I don't watch porn. You feel me? I take care of my own needs. I'm not a part of the no-fap community, but I just know what I'm saying. I practice other ways, you know what I'm saying. You know, I got some other things going on, but I don't watch porn. You heard me? That's not a part of my purpose. I don't want that kind of energy on me when I'm finally, you know, when I get around, you know, women, because they could tell guys who watch porn. They could tell lustful men, because lustful men have poor eye contact. You heard me? Lustful men have very poor eye contact, and that's one of the biggest tells. You heard me? But when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, you know, purpose building, let's move it on to number 3. Cheaters cheat. It don't matter what you do. That person is going to cheat. They're a cheater. It's on their resume. It's what they do. You heard me? Like, you know, I'm a cool person. You heard me? Like, I have a cat personality. You heard me? Now, I'm not a house cat. I'm a big cat. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, you can kind of tell what kind of a, you know, like all dog-ass niggas look like dogs, low-key. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a cool person. I'm a cool cat. You heard me? Like, you know what I'm saying? I have cat-like features. I say that to say cheaters cheat. As in, if that person has shown you that they're willing to do that once, when you take them back, they're going to do it again. It's just what they do. You heard me? A cheetah can't change its spots. It's always going to be a cheetah. You get what I'm saying? And it is what it is. You heard me? Like, people want to change motherfuckers who don't want to change, and they get mad when they don't change. You know what I'm saying? You wasted 17 years of your life with that dude who showed you from day one he ain't shit. He just wants somebody to be his mama for the rest of his life and take care of him. That's your fault. If you continue to allow that to happen year after year after year, complaining to homegirl to homegirl to homegirl who helped cheat with him on you, that's your fault. Like I said, women don't like women. For my guys out here, you know what I'm saying? Because we are the biggest hypocrites when it comes to the manosphere, when it comes to being alpha, red pill, all that good shit, you know what I'm saying? You got your heart broke by a bitch, so go around and break other men's hearts by fucking their bitches. You know what I'm saying? And fuck these hoes. That's how they are, you know what I'm saying? In the bash a bitch community. You hear me? Like, there's just hurt men out here trying to tell other men who are hurting how to be bigger hurt men. And I don't respect it at all. You hear me? Like, I don't. You know what I'm saying? I think you should practice stick discipline once you become hurt, so you don't remain hurt. You know what I'm saying? Heal. That's all stick discipline is. I'm not allowing my emotions to take control over me and make me do something that I can't come back from. I'm taking control over my lower head, and I'm taking control over my stick. It's that easy. Stick discipline, you hear me? And when you see the play, when you see that cheaters cheat, when you see that ain't nothing gonna change about that person, let that hoe be a hoe. And eventually, you know, like I said, you have no control over yourself, you're gonna end up in a situation, and it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? And let it play out like it does. It doesn't mean that you have to involve yourself. I don't want that on my resume. You feel me? There are certain things I just refuse to have on my resume. Snitch, you hear me? Rat, fuck that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Bitch, cheater. I don't want those on my resume. You feel me? Like when I present myself to somebody, I want them to be, you know what I'm saying, you're looking back at the same thing that, you know what I'm saying, that you've been asking for when it comes to me. You hear me? Like I want to be able to be like, you know what I'm saying, I got me a boss ass chick that I can actually have fun with because I'm a boss ass motherfucker that I can actually have fun with. You get what I'm saying? Like it's just, that's all I ever wanted. So I gotta be that. I can't be with nobody that, know what I'm saying, I'm not a cheater. I don't want to be around a cheater. I've been around cheaters. That shit is not fun. When you have to sit there and be around somebody, you're just looking at them like, man, I really give a fuck about you. And you're really out here, you know what I'm saying, giving everybody the slobber knocker like you're fucking JR from WWF. You feel me? And it's just like, why would you hang around there? You hear me? Like, why would you waste your time stressing over somebody who's putting you through it? You hear me? Like, that's not cool. Like, we live in a world full of emotionally retarded people that are intellectually smart. You feel me? Like, they're intellectually up there. They can learn. They're functional. You feel me? But it doesn't mean that they're emotionally intelligent at all. You feel me? Like, the shit that they do, they can't handle, but they still do. You get what I'm saying? Like, once you fuck with somebody's emotions, and then you get your emotions fucked with, they all of a sudden want to break down and cry like, oh, what was me? I'm like, you can't get mad. And that's why I swear, though, every time I see a guy that complains about, you know what I'm saying, these hoes ain't shit, and I will quickly say, but have you been, man, ain't you the same nigga that's dogging your bitch out too? Like, know what I'm saying? Like, what are you saying? You're a part of that community. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. Stop getting mad. You heard me? Like, with me, I had to understand, if I'm a rare kind of individual, if I'm a legendary kind of Pokemon out in this world, you feel me? Like, if they're trying to loop with me like that for real because I had those kind of qualities about myself, I need to move like that. You heard me? Like, you're out here acting like, you know what I'm saying, if you're out here moving, pretty much, if you allow somebody to treat you the way that they think that they deserve to treat you, don't get mad. You heard me? Like, if y'all are out here chasing everything except for your purpose in life, if you're out here knowingly going and if you're engaging with people that don't give a fuck about themselves behind the pleasure of release, don't get mad. You hear me? Because life will teach you over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Until you care about yourself, nobody else will. And it is what it is. And that's the biggest problem with society today, in my opinion. Everybody just wants to belong. And everybody's so scared, and everybody's been hurt, and everybody's had so much happen. And now that we're the new age adults, nobody low-key knows what to do, and it's a recession again, and it's just like so much going on. And at the end of the day, all somebody really wants is love, bro. I swear to God, in your life, you say it, like, you know what I'm saying? All somebody wants to do is be able to come home with somebody that they can actually be with and not have to feel like they have to keep their guard up around all the time. They can really be themselves. And until you learn how to be that to you, it won't happen. No matter what you do. If you have to pre-hurt somebody just in case, you're never gonna find love. And a lot of people are starting to realize that. You hear me? Like, a lot of people are starting to understand things like atonement and, you know, having to move different if they expect different. You get what I'm saying? And that goes into number 4, mental health as well. Society is changing. These are not the same times that our parents grew up in. We are the new adults. This is an adult show for all the young people that are on here that know goddamn well you're not supposed to be on here. You hear me? This is an adult show for adults. But anyway, but know what I'm saying? We're the new adults. We are the trendsetters, the new gatekeepers, the new, you know what I'm saying? They're looking up to us out here. What are you showing them? You get what I'm saying? Like, I need more young men out here with gold teeth and tattoos to get on their purpose instead of repeating the same loop that 99% of us go through. get what I'm saying? Like, I have to be the change that I want to see. And in order for me to focus on that, I need to focus on my mental health. Man, have you seen how much things that I've went through since the beginning of this show? You heard me? Like, y'all thought I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's been from season 1, season 2 to now. It has been an experience. And if I didn't have control over my emotions, I would have crashed out a long time ago. I'm talking about people do things that you know what I'm saying? Well, let me smoke this before I say something crazy. You heard me? But it's just like, you know, but you when you look at it from my angle, if you were to put yourself in my shoes after everything that you saw me go through, you understand, know what I'm saying? Like, without having control over mental health, those were a lot of crash out situations that I went through, that I survived. And it's just like, again, I will not stop saying that because it just amazes me, the power of perseverance. You heard me? Like, it's weird when you read a meme about it, like, you know what I'm saying, focus on yourself and this, that, and the third. But when you really focus on yourself and then you get tested and you pass, bruh, you heard me? Like, you be sitting there like, you know what I'm saying, I really don't need nobody. You heard me? That means that the people that I surround myself with are assets and not liabilities from this point on. You heard me? Because I know what an asset and a liability is. I know the difference. I know when somebody's for me and they're against me, because it took those situations for me to figure it out. It took those situations for me to be back on my own again, like I'm used to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to just be like, you know what? My mental health is worth more than anything else on this planet. My ability to sleep. You heard me? Like, that's one of the INFJ like problems. Like, we overthink to the point of loss of sleep, which causes us to be delusional. I sleep beautiful. You heard me? Like, I wake up and I feel great. My life has been amazing since I started to practice better ways to live it. You heard me? Like, pursuing happiness, not chasing, pursuing. You get what I'm saying? It's been working out amazing for me. And I still got my issues. I still got things I'm working through. Like I said, like, it's not perfect. You heard me? But for me to have lost as much as I've lost and still be able to put a smile on my face the way I do and have it be genuine, but you can't tell me that the power of believing in yourself is not real. I'm not going to want to hear that shit, because at the end of the day, I went through it. And if I can help somebody else, like I said before, know what I'm saying, I'm here for it, because it's real. You heard me? When you take care of your mental health, everything else works out. When you get away from people that have shown time and time again, they just don't want to grow. You heard me? They're going to remain at the level that they're going to remain at until the day that they expire, because they're just so stuck in, woe is me, the world owes me everything, I need to, you don't deserve this, you don't know what I went through, my childhood, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, well, after 21, nobody cares. You heard me? Nobody cares. You heard me? If you're able to buy alcohol and kill yourself, nobody cares. You feel me? That's why I say 21. Until they raise that age, nobody cares. You can go, like I said, and everybody knows what a 21-year-old is like. So if you were around a bunch of them and you see how they get down, you're like, you know what? If y'all would focus on yourselves, y'all lives would be a lot better, but it is what it is. But it's just like, when you focus on your mental health, and you focus on your purpose, when you see life for the beautiful thing that it could be if you gave a damn, it works out. You feel me? Like, look at me. You heard me? Like, I'm living proof. Episode after episode, background change after background change. You heard me? Like, I want to be able to say that I left this place, you know what I'm saying, on my mission, on my purpose. I was doing it the right way. You heard me? Like, I ain't out here preaching to these, you know what I'm saying, these adults trying to show them that, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, I'm better than you. Fuck no. You know what I'm saying? Like, life is hard for everybody. Like I said, every tax bracket out here is feeling it right now. A lot of people want love, but they're not willing to change themselves to get it. And it's going to, I'm talking about, man, it's going to make y'all self-destruct. I have seen what happens when you don't love yourself. Time and time again, when you don't love yourself, you have to become a burden to somebody, or they're going to beat your ass until you're in a burden, I promise you. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's physically or mentally, you know what I'm saying? Like, people don't care. You heard me? We live in a world now where everybody feels entitled to having all the riches and all the shit that they didn't put any hours of work in for, just because they are who they are in their head. You get me? Like, this is the world we're in. So one of the things that you need to do for yourself is understand where your weak points are. You know what know what I'm saying? Like, you call yourself a man, you call yourself a grown adult, you call yourself a woman. Can you take care of yourself by yourself? Can you be on your own? Do you know your purpose? You know what I'm saying? Do you understand the concept of your purpose will evolve and change over time? Are you able to do that? Or you know what I'm saying? Are you stuck on that same route? Are you just, you know what I'm saying, crashing straight into that wall? You hear me? Is it over for you? After 30, is it over? You know what I'm saying? Is this just life? Are you having an existential crisis? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's when you see the amount of defeat out here from people that could have just, you know what I'm saying, practiced emotional control. You hear me? Like, if you just would have practiced emotional control, your life would be amazing. But the amount of restraint that it takes to get there is wild. But I'm saying, like, when you see how people would rather take the easy route, they'd rather fail because they'd rather, you know what I'm saying, crash out all the way and let the state take care of them for the rest of their life. You heard me? Like, when you see that for real, when you see through that bluff, you look at life, you just look at life different. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people really are depressed out here. People really don't have anything to believe in, and they will loop, they will, you know what I'm saying, bring you into, they will try to make you a part of their I guess, their miserable company if you let them. But when you have mental control over yourself and you can sit there and, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what, this ain't me no more. You heard me? Like, this kind of situation ain't even cool no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no grown man supposed to be telling another grown man how to be a grown man. Bitches, be your own man. You heard me? That's what grown men do. They don't give a fuck about what other men do. They just be them. You heard me? It's that easy. You heard me? As long as you can take care of yourself, as long as you can provide for yourself, you know what I'm saying? You're grown. Cause like, it is what it is. Like, there's so many defeated males out here that the female populace is complaining, but I'm like, y'all keep creating these broken men until more women start G-checking women about the shit that they're doing. Nothing's gonna change. Females need OGs, and it's not up to me to be that because I'm obviously not a woman. I don't know everything y'all go through. I just know based off of what I've heard and what I've studied. But at the same time, what I've seen that could help is that, you know what I'm saying, if more women had more women that they actually believed in to look up to, shit would definitely change for the better. But until that happens, it is what it is. But you know what I'm saying? But it's hurt out here. And the reason that you need to practice stick discipline at the end of the day, to wrap it all up, is unless you want to continue being that hurt person, and unless you want to know what I'm saying, you can literally look at the end results of remaining hurt and see exactly how it's going to go out. You know what I'm saying? Your heart never attacks itself. Understand it. You feel me? And what do most people usually die from if they don't get killed by somebody else or a vehicular accident? Heart attacks. You heard me? So unless you want your heart to break fully, and like I said, your life is your life. Do what you want to do. I'm just here to give you options for stress. You heard me? And it is what it is. But unless you want to really, know what I'm saying, unless you want to, pretty much until you want to change, ain't shit else gonna change. That is. Until you want to change, ain't shit else gonna change. And that is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But if somebody got something to say about you, in the summer of 2022, do like this with a twist. You heard me? Just, we're not doing all that. And it is what it is. You heard me? Positivity gonna always. Don't ever put yourself in a situation to be somebody's Pokemon. You heard me? Don't let somebody let you crash all the way out for their enjoyment. Be better than that. And if you haven't heard it lately, again, if you're doing it the right way, I funks with you. I'm proud of you. Continue progressing one step at a damn time. You got this.